Debt is not the enemy. For the wealthy, debt is leverage, a tool to multiply control without multiplying effort. While most people drown in bad debt, the rich quietly use strategic debt to build empires. Bad debt funds your lifestyle. Good debt builds your net worth. Bad debt is credit cards for stuff you can't afford. Good debt is a business line of credit that funds a cash-producing asset. The wealthy use debt to control real estate, build companies, and buy time, not things. A millionaire doesn't pay cash for a $1 million property. They put down $200,000 and let the bank fund the rest. The property earns income, pays down the loan, appreciates in value, and the owner's ROI skyrockets. That's the power of leverage, controlling more with less. Many wealthy founders never use their own cash to grow. They get 0% credit cards, SBA loans, private funding, and use it to scale digital or service businesses. Done right? The revenue pays off the debt. The business stays. The cash flow compounds. That's how you buy growth without selling equity. Once you have high-value assets, stocks, real estate, even art, you can borrow against them. This is what billionaires do with margin loans, HELOCs, and credit lines. Because the loan isn't income, it's not taxed. So they spend like they're selling, but their wealth keeps growing untouched. The rich build credit relationships, not just credit scores. That means business credit cards with $100,000 plus limits. 0% APR intro periods. Vendor credit with net 30 and net 60 terms. They're floating money, not funding it. Every dollar stays in their ecosystem longer, working harder. The system sells debt as survival. Car loans, personal loans, payday loans, debt that costs you more than it gives you. The wealthy flip the script. They only use debt that builds equity, generates income, preserves ownership. They spend borrowed money to own more, and stay liquid. Here's how to start like they do. Separate good versus bad debt, cut liabilities, not tools. Build business credit, even as a sole prop or LLC. Apply for high-limit cards before you need them. Use 0% periods to fund cash flow projects. Every credit relationship is a future asset, if you treat it like one. The wealthy don't fear debt, they master it. The question isn't, should I use debt? It's, what kind of debt builds the future I want? Let's break this concept down even further so you truly understand how debt becomes a powerful tool for building wealth. Debt isn't always bad. Many people hear the word debt and immediately think of stress, fear, and money problems. They picture credit card bills, mounting interest, and financial headaches. But for the wealthy, debt is not a burden, it's a strategic advantage. They leverage it carefully to grow assets, increase income, and gain financial freedom. Bad debt steals from your future. If you charge a pair of shoes or a vacation on a credit card and carry that balance, you're paying double or even triple the cost because of interest. That's bad debt, the type of debt that drains your money, limits your choices, and sabotages your future. It leads to stress and financial traps. Good debt builds wealth over time. Now think about using debt to purchase something that pays you back. Imagine borrowing for a rental property or investing in a business that earns more than the loan costs. That is good debt. With each monthly payment, you're building equity or revenue, and often gaining more value than you spend. Real estate with leverage equals powerful growth. Let's say you're buying a house worth $1 million. If you pay full cash, your money is locked up in that property alone. But if you put down $200,000 and borrow the rest, that allows you to buy multiple properties. Rent from the tenants helps pay the mortgage, your properties appreciate, and you build a real estate portfolio, all with much less of your own money tied up. Business expansion without draining your bank account. Entrepreneurs use debt to scale quickly. A 0% intro interest card or a small loan can help invest in marketing, inventory, or software. If your business earns profit, the debt gets paid off and you still own the business. Your assets grow and you retain full ownership. That's how smart business owners scale without sacrificing control. If you own valuable assets like stocks or real estate, you don't have to sell them to get cash. You can take out a loan secured by those assets. This means you keep your investments and avoid capital gains tax. Many wealthy people use this method to access cash while their money continues to grow. Building credit relationships matters. It's not just about your credit score. Wealthy people build real relationships with lenders. They qualify for cards with large credit limits, take advantage of interest-free periods, and get flexible payment terms from vendors. These advantages allow them to use other people's money while their own money remains invested and earning. Poorer people accumulate debt for items that depreciate quickly and cost more over time. The wealthy avoid that trap. Their debt always has a purpose: to build equity, generate passive income, or accelerate growth. Your mindset shift: debt as a tool, not a burden. You need to shift from thinking, "Can I afford this?" to asking, "Will this debt produce more value than it costs?" If yes, move forward. If not, wait or find a better opportunity. This clarity helps avoid emotional decisions and keeps your financial moves strategic and goal-oriented. Simple steps to start this journey. Begin with improving your personal credit. Check your score, get a cashback card with no annual fee, use it for routine expenses, and set up automatic payments. Keep your balance low. This helps improve your score and builds trust with lenders. Turning personal credit into business credit. Once your personal credit is solid, you can register a small business. Even a freelance gig qualifies. Open a business checking account, request an EIN, and swipe your business card on relevant expenses. That's how you build business credit, unlocking more powerful financial tools without touching your personal credit profile. What results look like in 12 months? In a year, you could see a 750+ credit score, over $50,000 in credit availability, significant cashback or rewards, and the ability to fund a business idea or property purchase, all while keeping your own money safe. The wealthy don't fear debt, they manage it. They use debt to get ahead, to build systems, and to multiply what they have. Debt becomes a force multiplier, a way to make your money work harder while your assets continue growing. Your action plan starts today. Choose one recurring cost, maybe your monthly grocery bill or utility payment. Put it on your card, and pay it off in full every month. That simple habit will build your credit, unlock rewards, and start shifting your mindset. Over time, that small step becomes the foundation for bigger investments and smarter growth. Download the Passive Income Starter Kit to start using the tools they use. Subscribe to the Lux Ledger. New breakdowns drop every Tuesday and Friday.